Oh,
I'm just recording the Bladers Rebirth server just because I'm not trying to show what's happening in the tester our tester server obviously. Anyways,
mhm.
here I have the Bladers Rebirth. As you can see, general chat is a bit in chaos right now. So I mean, Lucy, if you want to take it from here, just is there anything you'd like to disclose on Bladers Rebirth?
I mean, to put it like the simplest way possible, they didn't really listen to the one man that they had doing everything, which is Hunter. And I already knew that that was going to become an issue eventually because there's only so much one person can do before
Mm-hmm.
they have too much going on and they end up panicking, can't do anything about it. There was a lot of times where they just wouldn't listen to him, and I noticed that, and I decided to try to push him to leave because you shouldn't be accepting treatment like that. It's just not fair at all.
I
He never
see.
got any compensation. There was no payment for what he was doing. He was essentially managing all of testing and other stuff too. So it was basically a job at that point. They had told us that they wanted us to treat it more like a job, and there was no payment to that. They were talking about possibly paying us, no joke, 1,000 or 2,000 Robux a month, which is around 10-20 bucks, which is insane work. That's really like insane.
Yeah.
The fact you guys even like thought of a payment like that is stupid in my opinion. That's like nothing.
Yeah.
Um, so it spiraled down into like basically a bunch of like staff testers, mods, other people wanting to just leave and quit. And I decided to give it the final push. I was like, I work at BO as well. I don't feel like staying anymore. I had plans to leave either way. I'm gonna try to see if I can like get Hunter to agree on leaving as well because he just shouldn't be staying in an environment like such. And so two admins, me and Hunter, decided to just resign along with a bunch of other testers. There's another admin called Mars who plans to stay until the game is stable. After the game is stable, he plans on leaving as well. He's only
Mm,
there to like make sure that the devs don't have it as hard, but he wants nothing to do with the game other than that.
I see. I see. All right, so I have like this, dear community members, blah blah blah. You guys can read. Thank you to Lucine Mars. All right, so you're the first one named. So I mean, yeah, it checks out, I guess. Thank you so much to Lucine Mars, blah, etc. etc. Okay, fair enough. I mean, so you'd say it's mainly like a payment problem, despite like actually contributing to the game.
The thing is, we never really cared for payment, but the way they
Oh,
were treating us, it was more like they were treating us kind of like employees. They had the final say no matter what, and they never really listened to our input. There was an issue with the certain like moves being unbalanced and whatnot. And instead of
okay, okay, I
listening to
see.
Hunter, who leads the balancers and testers, they listened to a random tester called BC, and I'm gonna call him out for this. He ruined the game scaling. Like there's skills that don't do any damage. Defense and stamina basically don't do anything.
Mm,
So attack is just like the favorite child at this point.
yeah, that's
And
true. I
because of
actually,
that, a lot of testers just decided to leave.
yeah, I see. So, okay, yeah, I see where you guys are coming from. To be completely honest, I stopped playing BR when they reworked the speed because I don't know. That's just me having a skill issue. I don't know, but but even so, I mean, it makes sense. At the end of the day, it's not like a very. I don't really know what to say, to be honest, because I'm not very familiar with like the community myself. But I mean, I'm sorry for how you feel, or you guys feel at the very least, for being treated in such a community. And I hope, at least in Bladers Odyssey, will. I mean, I know we are better, but hopefully we can keep it that way at the very least. So yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
keep it how it's
keep a
going.
nice
Yep.
community. Yeah, yeah. So, to be completely honest, I don't really, personally, I don't really hate Bladers Rebirth. For a simulated grind game, I'd say it's probably one of the better ones. I don't know if you guys agree.
Yeah, I
Uh,
can agree with that.
yeah, because
Definitely doesn't
Beyblade,
feel like most games where you get nothing out of it. It's rewarding to an extent. Thing
yeah,
is, I've
yeah.
been there for months now, and it felt to the point where like I'm really just there for the people that were already there. I was a Wave Two mod. I wasn't gonna stay for the
Oh,
developers.
okay, okay.
Apart from a few, there was only four. There was four developers in total. That I'm not gonna say their names, but they're the only ones that ever really like showed me any respect out of all the devs.
Okay.
I never really talked to other devs as well. Um, when it came to the development manager and the owner, well, I'm gonna call them out for this. They do have a bit of an ego where they cannot step down to our level and listen to us. Teteris has an issue that I've been told about a lot where he decides to talk over people a lot or just silences you. You don't treat your testers like that. If you can't give your testers a voice, then why have them in the first place?
Mm, yeah, I see. I mean, with the ex staff role, which is kind of funny. Ex staff. I mean,
I love the X stuff, bro. I've been wanting that since I wanted to leave, which has been 2 months now.
yeah. Hey, it's purple, so it looks nice. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love purple.
Yeah. Same. Same. I mean, yeah. The okay. Like it's a bit unfortunate. Maybe Blader's rebirth. I mean, we'll see how it goes from here. But if we go like on the Roblox page right now, let me see how many. What's the player count looking like? Blader.
They were at like around 2.2k CCU. Right now they're at
Oh,
like 1.6,
oh.
1.2.
Okay. And, it peaked at like what was it like 10K? It peaked at if I'm not mistaken. Like
The highest was like 11k or so.
11.
They had a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
players. It dropped down to 2.2k consistently. And I
Okay.
believe at the moment, I don't know what it's at, but it's
Yeah.
around
2K.
1.2,
2K.
1.6.
Yeah.
2k? Okay,
I mean,
so
not
it's
bad.
doing
You
better
know,
than it was
they
doing
can
last
probably
time.
still survive. I mean, they don't pay their their helpers anyway, so I mean,
Yeah,
it might
currently
still
they're
survive.
Yeah.
sitting at like 2K. So
I do know that one of the developers I was talking about that I consider like one of the better ones did quit. I can't say his name for
mhm.
obvious reasons.
Oh, yeah, don't worry though.
But if we
Yeah.
keep losing the good developers, then
Yeah.
it's gonna become a huge issue eventually.
Do you think like 36 City's the owner, right? Like the actual head honcho. Like,
Yeah, he's at the very top.
do you think he's still gonna try? I mean, from his messages, it seems like he's still gonna like. But let's say how do you see like the longevity of the game from here on now,
36 is
realistically?
gonna keep voicing his opinion. Obviously, they're gonna continue with development along with the development manager. They're not gonna really change much. If anything, I hope that what we did uh makes them listen to their testers more because they lost the guy that was there since essentially the beginning and called most of the shots when it comes to testers, and his voice was basically taken away.
Mm.
And if they can learn from like that mistake and not repeat that, then they can most definitely survive. But as of now, they need to fix that. That's literally their only issue. Not listening to input.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I agree. Like at the end of the day, like I hope they improve also. Like, uh, yeah. And do you have like any concluding remarks on? I mean, yeah, that was pretty good actually. Sorry, I'm not
At the
professional.
end of the day, no, I understand. It's fine. At the end of the day, my ego's still up and I have no money. But what can I say? Gotta keep grinding.
Yeah, I'm sure Bladers Odyssey is the way to go for real. Trust.
Mhm.
uh,
It will. It'll thrive eventually, hopefully.
yeah, hopefully, bro. If these I'm not gonna say kids, but if these Roblox players can gobble up Bladers Rebirth relatively successfully, yeah, I'm sure we're good. Yeah, we'll be fine. Quality, quality always wins. Trust.
Yes, I agree with that. Quality over quantity. But why not have both?
Yeah, true. Both actually. Yeah, you're right. That's true. Yeah. I
That's
mean,
what we're
if
striving for in this case. We're going for quality and quantity. And if we can
yes,
succeed in both, then we'll have a better game.
yes, sir.
That is indeed true.
Yeah, I agree. I about.
Well, if there's anything else, like any other questions, then I'll
Oh
answer
no,
them
no.
truthfully.
Nah, I have a good idea. It's not. I knew it wasn't really gonna be like that deep per se. But I mean, at least on a surface level. So yeah, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
I
Yeah, I explained the
know
surface stuff already. I think we're good then, right?
from what I've heard from like the
All
testers over
right.
this time,
It's time to
I've
fire
known
Red.
they've
Where are you,
complained a
Red?
lot. Hey, Lucy.
Do I like gambling? Hell yeah.
I mean, you that is true. I've seen you gamble
Where's
before,
if I'm
man.
burst? Oh hell no.
All right, I don't know what I'm gonna call this video, but
Blake, I
Shit, just
wouldn't
don't be
recommend
like
asking
abducted.
that.
Just
Blade,
don't
I mean,
follow
my
abducted
bad.
by Robloxian's footsteps. Oh
Why
hell no!
y'all
There's so much
ganging
drama in
up on
Bleeders Rebirth right now.
me? What did I do? Solar Vessels, me and Lucy, we were like always busy with that server, and like we get these testers complaining now and then. And like, even though I'm not a tester for BR, I accepted BO over BR. I'm just gonna state that right now. I've heard their past, I've seen their past games, and I was like, nope, automatically not applying for them.
I see. Yo, I see this. Do you guys know NATO? Cousin NATO?
Neto,
Mm,
NATO,
so
yeah,
yeah.
no,
he's a special case. So he's a
yeah.
very special case. He didn't apply for moderator like at all. Well, no, he did, but he didn't make it. He didn't make the cut. He just
Yeah.
randomly got put into mod, which I'm fine with because he's not a bad mod at all.
That I can agree with.
Heureusement, il y a
Hmm.
Bénilin pour l'atout. Bénilin,
I mean,
maîtrise la
yeah, I'll ask this person right now what they. 'Cause why not? I just saw like in general chat, my DMs are open for current. Oh, never mind for current staff and testers. Never mind. Okay. Oh, I tried. Anyways, you know, screw it. We'll try.
worries.
We'll try. Yo, I'm making a video on VR's current situation.
Yeah.
I know,
Oh.
there's something just so cathartic just seeing like everyone resign at the
Okay.
same time. It's fun. It's kind of funny, you know, just seeing like.
Oh, looks like we got another person typing something.
Yeah, but he's not resigning. He's gonna
Oh.
make it clear that he's staying for a little bit until the game is stable.
Okay,
I
that
mean,
I'm just
I mean,
gonna straight up say that makes no sense. Why would you stay, even though like Hunter,
Because he cares for the
Lucy,
game.
and like
Here's the thing. The
Yeah,
reason I'm
like-
not saying to keep the game stable is because I don't
Mhm.
have a reason to. I have BO now, and I want to focus on BO over BR because
Yeah.
BR never really opened any opportunities for me, apart from talking to a few devs. But that's not really gonna do anything for me.
yeah.
As for BO, V himself has treated me more like a friend and even told me not to quit BR because he wanted me to keep my options open. But I think it's time that I leave that place. It's not doing me well mostly. And there's been other instances. But when it comes to Mars, he is treated fairly well. So I think he'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I'm just gonna straight up say this. BO is probably the most advanced game out there on
Yes,
the
sir.
Roblox platform
Yes, sir,
right
guys. Yes, sir. We
So
might be.
about that, yeah, everyone knows that like it's running on a custom engine, right? It's
now.
common knowledge.
Exactly.
So that's not like
That's why-
that's not what makes it advanced.
Yeah. But guys, don't worry. Bladers Odyssey will cook. I mean, it's not a competition, but like, you know, we've all played the Bladers Odyssey. We can confirm it's pretty nice.
I just wanna get your attention. I really wanna be all up in your head. But I got you wanna get some. Yeah. But girl, that's only if you ain't scared. Baby, I won't knock, won't ring no bell. You put that bottom up in your head. I'll get you hot, I know you want so bad. And when I walk in, all that out of your head. You say daddy's on, I won't fall in. And I know you've been waiting for me all day. You know your daddy's on, and I'm not flex on your day. So we got to get my love away. So when they say hey, 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 hey. So when they say hey, 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 hey. I ain't gotta do it, I'm flexing it. So you already know what it is. But tonight you gonna do it like sex, yeah. Can't nobody do your body like this. Oh, I'm on that, won't be no bells. You put that bottom up in your head. Said I'll get you hot, I know you want so bad. And when I walk in, all that out of your head. It's just say daddy's home for me. And I know you've been waiting for this love in your day. Daddy's home, it's not a play. So we got to get my love in the way. So they say, hey, you know that. Oh, that no play. They say, oh, you don't have to get up like that. I'm going back to doing that shit. You can think the niggas say. You don't have to get up like that. I'm gonna fall back and work that shit. You can think all I wanna get. If you say daddy's home.